Washington women's basketball that team that we'll hear from, along with LaSalle. And then we're going to close it out here today for Media Day. Mike Corey, Christy Winter-Scott here with you from Washington, D.C., and of course Seth Greenberg and also Ice Young in Pittsburgh with our interviews today. And I tell you, Rafael Castro, one of the star guys. Let's see what he can do this year.
Yeah,
for the Revolutionaries.
And how about that? I mean, it's that glass work for me, okay? And then he was on the all defensive team. So there's like some respect there. Everyone wants to score all the time, but give me the players who want to get some stops on a consecutive basis. That's how you gain traction as a team, as a collective unit. So it's 14 points and 9 boards. I mean, that's big time work. So they're going to be leaning on all of that kind of production for the season for sure.
GW was a team and an identity kind of like, the Davidsons, if you will, where they brought in always a lot of international players and stuff, that was kind of, and we've heard how good that has been because of not only the work ethic, but like the fundamentals, right? There's some players over there.
Yeah, I mean, I played overseas for 3 years, and I was a back to the basket kind of turnaround jump shot player. Didn't put the ball on the deck a lot, but oh my goodness, we had 2-a-day practices, and let me just tell you, I became a guard before I even knew I was supposed to become a guard. So they want everybody to be able to do every single thing. Fundamentally sound basketball. There's not really a position, so it's like positionless situation. So it's like get up and down the floor, put the ball on the floor, come off screens and get downhill. I had never done that before I went overseas, but I got used to it. I came back and everybody was like, "Oh, you put the ball on the deck," and I'm like, "Yeah, I had to work on it over there, but I never had to do that."
Well, hey, not like you can't be unbelievable at every facet of the game, but at least you got a taste of it, so that like you need to do that, you have a little bit more versatility. Where it's like, "Oh, that player just doesn't do that." Like, well, you can now.
Right, and it was crazy because when I was here, it was like I didn't need to do the things facing the basket and putting the ball on the floor. Like I was trying to get better at what the team needed me to do well in that position. So I didn't ever stretch and face up, put the ball on the floor a lot until I went overseas. And they were like, "No, everybody does everything over here." And I'm like, "Well, alrighty." So I had to make the adjustment.
Yeah, what about learning like the offense and defense and the sets? We talked here, we've seen a lot of these outstanding coaches in this league.
Right.
Just throwing out one at the top of my mind is Mark Schmidt, who always has like a lot of different sets and scenarios, right? It's like, you as a player, you also kind of have to know where everybody else is supposed to be on the play too, because what happens if you got to switch positions, or what happens if you don't? So it's not just like all I have to do is focus on whatever I'm doing. It's like, well, you kind of got to know that. That takes a little bit of time, right?
Yeah, absolutely. That's a lot of 5-on-0 in practice. I know when I was coaching, we'd run 5-on-0. You'd be in your comfortability spot, if you will, like the spot that you would normally run. And then I would say, "Okay, everybody switch a spot." So everybody knew what everyone else was doing, so there was respect there.
All right, let's go back to Ice with another interview. Go ahead, Ice, it's all you.
I don't think she can hear.
Welcome back. I am here with the newest head coach in the A10 on the women's side.
Now let's welcome a new head coach for the George Washington women's basketball team.
I still butchered it, guys. I'm sorry. Coach G, thank you so much for being here. And welcome to the A10. Happy to have you. What's the culture that you're looking to establish at GW?
Yeah, the culture is to just have a group of young women who are believing, all on the same page, connected to our values, our absolutes, and just a certain level of consistency in which we show up every single day. The other part of that is just an identity. We want to establish that and be able to show up every single time we step on the court to just play a certain way and look a certain way.
You come here after stops at Colgate, where you had 20 win back-to-back seasons. What about your journey do you feel like prepared you for this moment to be a head coach in the A10?
Yeah, it was definitely a great 4 years at Colgate. We had a group of young women who really just committed, who played for each other and with each other, who bought into our culture. Same things we're trying to build here, who bought into our identity. So we're trying to bring that over. And I already feel really excited about our commitment to those things. And the other thing I would say is just like coach the game the way I see it, right? Be myself and not change. For sure, understand that this league is very competitive, but the game is still the game.
Stylistically, how is your team looking to play on the court? What can we expect to see from GW?
Yeah, we're athletic. We're quick. We're fast. We want to play up tempo. We want to be aggressive defensively. We want to turn defense into offense, and then ultimately on the offensive end, we're going to play to our players' strengths.
Coach G, welcome to the 810. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
Back to you, Mike and Christy.
Okay, thank you, Ice. And yeah, take it over.